Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan, and I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. And before we get started on this What's Sold video, I need you to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button too if you want. We are going over my sales from June 1st to June 11th. And you're thinking, why did you pick 11 days? That's a random number. No, it is not. I wanted to go through I wanted to start doing What's Sold videos again. I wanted to make them over a week's time span. And but I also wanted to do like from the 1st of June. So it was just like the first full week of June plus the first 4 days of June because that was like in a week shared with May. Okay, that's why 11 days. Now, we're not going over every single sale that I had in this time frame. We're going over things that sold quickly, unique items, things that took forever to sell so you know not to pick them up, and also high dollar sales. So if something took 5 months to sell and it sold for $20, $30, not going over it. That's just like bread and butter, not what we're going over. Only specific items, but don't worry, I did pick like I think 30 sales to go over because I love a good lengthy what sold video. I like to watch them and to film them, but to watch them, I like a good lengthy one. I like to hear the chit chat. I like to hear the details. They're educational. As much as a haul video is fun to film, fun to watch, these are actually showing you what is selling and what is selling now, and you can learn what to pick up and what not to pick up. So we're going to start with the first item, and this is a do not pick up. Actually, the first half of my eBay sales that we're going to be going over are all like my quote unquote bad eBay sales, like the don't pick up eBay sales. Because this item here took 1 year and 4 months to sell. St. John black and white tan floral print short sleeve shirt, size large, had it listed at $50. Didn't sell for a year. I pulled it from my closet, rephotographed it, redid everything for it, and I listed it at $35. And then it sold on offers to watchers for $28. And my payout is $23.06. I didn't have a ton of money invested into it, so I did make a decent profit, but I'm not trying to make a decent profit in a year and 4 months. I'm trying to make it in under a year. So St. John shirt. St. John is a very expensive brand. Obviously, the resale value is not all there in comparison, although where I do think the resale value is good is when it comes to their Santana knit jackets and skirts and pants. Well, mainly I feel like their jackets, especially if they have any sort of like crystal on them, those ones I feel like do really well. Next, we have Delphi Collective 100% silk black and white houndstooth straight leg pants. These are another, took like a year and 4 months. I think I pulled these the same time I pulled the St. John pants. I meant the St. John shirt. So yes, these also took a year and 4 months to sell. They sold for $15. This brand is very expensive. It's a mid-tier luxury brand. They sell it on Revolve. Their dresses are like $300 to $400. I looked on their website currently to see like what it really retails for because I was like, how is the resale value so bad? Like currently, spring 2022, they have a pair of silk pants for sale on their website and they were like $398. But yeah, this is the resale value on them. So if you find this brand, maybe pick it up at the bins, but for the most part, I would just leave it behind. I mean, really, if you found it at the bins, though, actually look up the style because some of the dresses and some of the skirts can go for decent money, like $60, $80. Nothing really by this brand is going to sell for over 100, and a majority of it's going to sell for under 30. So you really need to find that winner of a style to even get the 60 to 80 price point. Next item I sold is this Hollister The Who long sleeve band tee shirt. I love how I put band tee and then I put like shirt, spelled all out. $12. It sold for my payout on this was, where is it? Oh yeah, those Delphi pants, my payout was $12.53, and this one, my payout is $9.72. Okay, so this shirt, I've had it for a year. I didn't rephotograph this one. It's just been sitting in my closet for a year. In June 1st, I deleted all my eBay listings and then I relisted all of them using Sell Similar, which creates a whole new listing for it and kind of just like revamps it and re-gives the listing life. I feel like sometimes listings can become stale, and this just kind of revitalizes the listing. Now you can do just simply relist the item, but that's basically like pressing pause on a listing and then pressing play. I wanted like a whole new listing, which is why I did Sell Similar. And again, this one sold for $12. It took like so long to sell. I'm done picking up like these band tees, these graphic tees. They just don't ever sell for that much. And I feel like they don't have the best of turnaround times either. So I'm going to be very selective on the type of graphic tees I picked up. I'm not usually a Hollister fan. Again, I only picked it up because of the graphic and I made money on it. I got it at the bins, so I made money on it. It's like a decent bins price. Like not a decent, but like, an average bins sold. But I'm not trying to wait a whole year to sell my items. Yeah, we're getting into the fail of the sales. OMG. The sun dry shirt sold for $10. Look at the listing. This is like the point of my slides. I started putting listing dates and sold dates. Why is my hair is like all over the place? I'm sorry. It's a mess. It's a hot mess express. Um, Listed it August 2021, sold June 2022, sold for $10. Let me find my payout on here. 761 was my payout after, and on my payouts on eBay include after I buy the shipping label. And I spent $5 on this on Marshall's clearance. So my profit was $2.61. You guys, that is terrible. Sun-Dry used to sell for good money, but it does. I'm sorry, my water's on the floor. Storm just walked in here and he's just like, oh, let me lick your cup. No, you cannot lick my cup. Yes. Sun-Dry used to have a really good resale value. Then they started selling it at Marshall's. Once you start seeing a brand sold at Marshall's, just that's your cue to stop selling that brand or stop picking it up or to only pick it up at the bins, really, because the resale value on it just goes way down. Again, I bought a bunch of Sun-Dry on Marshall's clearance, and not the best decision. This, like I said, made $2.61. I have more Sun-Dry in my closet if you want it. But you know what? Not everything can be a winner. Sometimes you take risks, sometimes you pay off, sometimes you don't. At least I didn't lose money, so we're happy. Next item that sold is this Eileen Fisher organic Irish linen shirt. Extra, extra small. Sold for $32. This one I also had listed for a year, so it did take a really long time to sell. My payout on this one is $26.53. I don't think I had too much money invested into it. I do pay up for Eileen Fisher sometimes. I wouldn't have paid up for an extra, extra small. So I would say it was probably a $20 profit on this shirt, which makes me very happy. Would I have liked it to sold faster than a year? Yes, but again, extra, extra small Eileen Fisher. Eileen Fisher performs well in bigger sizes. But I never let a size stop me from buying Eileen Fisher because I've sold it in petite, small, petite, extra small. I've sold this one extra, extra small. So I've sold all the sizes. I do. He just looked out of my water cup. Okay. Note to self: don't drink out of it. Okay. Storm, come on. You have your own water. You have your own. Oh my gosh. He's like, I took him, before I filmed this video, I took this man for a mile walk. So, because I know I'm filming this at night. This is his hyper time. I took him for a whole mile walk so he would like be calm. Okay, let's go to the next one. He's just staring at me like, girl, you're crazy. Okay, next one. We have this J. McLaughlin Catalina cloth black half zip pullover long sleeve top. So this shirt sold for 40. Okay, Storm, relax. This shirt, so what do you want? Actually, I know what he wants. He wants dinner. I'm gonna go feed him real quick. BRB. Okay, I'm back. J. McLaughlin, Catalina cloth, black hip. Oh my god, I can't even speak. Storm just got me distracted. I can't even speak. Okay, so I sold this shirt. Now I wanted to show this. Well, one, it sold really quickly. It took one day to sell. It sold for $40, and I learned this one trick that I think is going to change the way I sell J. McLaughlin, and that is this keyword Catalina cloth. I always knew J. McLaughlin had a very distinctive, what would you say? A very distinctive feel. Like the fabric has a very distinctive feel to it, but I never knew there was a specific name for it. Turns out there is. It's called Catalina cloth. I put in that keyword and boom, sold in one day for $40. My payout on this one, I believe, was around $34.40. I spent $4 on it, so I guess me a profit of $30.40, which we love a $30 profit in one day. Amazing. The next item I sold is this Chico's Travelers Red Acetate Sleeveless Tank Top. This sold for $14.99. It took 6 days to sell. My payout on this one was $12.90. I got this at the bins. My average cost of goods at the bins, I would say, is around $1.20. I think the day I went to this bins, it was $1.20. So that gives us an $11.70 profit. Super happy with that. I love picking up Chico's Travelers. In that haul, I had another Chico's Travelers top. Unfortunately, when I photographed it, it had a stain on it, or else I'm sure it would be in this What Sold video, because you know what? Chico's Travelers, it sells. But again, I only made a $12.90 payout on it, so you really want to pick it up at the bins only, but still, I do like to pick this up when I find it. Next item that sold is this vintage acid wash denim jumpsuit, sold for $64.99. Well, actually, no. Sorry. It sold for $34.99. I'm reading the cross out part. It took 3 days to sell, and my payout on this was $28.30. I got this at the bins as well. So I didn't know what to price this at. I looked up comps on this. I didn't know what to price it at. So I just kind of took my best guess, listed at 65. Someone sent me a $35 offer. I'm not going to pass that up, especially when it's like I didn't really know what to list it at. So yes, it's like $30 off my asking, but it's a vintage experimental piece. I had no idea. I'm just happy it sold. Sometimes these vintage pieces, they sit forever and sometimes they sell quickly. This one sold quickly, $35, 28 payout. I love that. The next item it sold is another bins piece. This is Zach and Rachel new tag slim leg black zipper accent pants career business size 18W. Sold for $15. I think I had them listed at 18, so this was actually like a pretty good offer, $15. And they took 3 days to sell. My payout on these was $12.21. And yeah, I'm really happy with the sale. Zach and Rachel, I originally got these and I wasn't sure if I was going to try to sell them at Clothes Mentor or sell them myself because this brand is sold at like TJ Maxx and Marshalls and it doesn't retail for a whole lot of like money. So it's like hard to, I feel like, get good money for it on the resale market because it already doesn't retail for a lot. So I was going to try to sell it to them. But because it was a size 18W, I decided to list it myself and they sold really quickly. So if I find any more of these, I will be picking them up, but I would only pick up the new with tags. I wouldn't pick this brand up pre-owned or anything. Next item that sold, this took 1 day to sell. It actually sold the same night, but the buyer didn't pay till the next day. So when I put the sold date, it's actually like the date the buyer paid. Because again, this sold on the 8th technically, I guess, but they didn't pay till the 9th. Okay, so vintage Victoria's Secret light pink satin lace underwire bra sold for $12. My payout on this was $10.08. I got this at the bins. I pick up, this is just to show you, like I pick up, well, one, we're going over quick sales. And also this is just to show you, like I pick up all Victoria's Secret bras at the bins. They can be vintage, they can be regular, like modern, I guess, modern tags, right? Vintage tags, and they all seem to sell. Obviously, this didn't sell for like a whole ton, but I will take $10 in 1 day, especially when you're picking up at the bins. It's like 3 pictures: the front of the bra, the back of the bra, the size tag. Super easy to list, very lightweight to ship. Love to see it. Next item we're going over, Ann Taylor new tags black and white diamond print button front cardigan. This sold for $15. It took 1 day to sell. My payout on this was $12.41. This sweater, I was debating on picking up the sweater because it is Ann Taylor. It was actually Ann Taylor factory and it already doesn't retail for a lot, but it was new with tags, which is why I decided to get it. I would never pick this up if it was not new with tags. And yeah, I got $15 offer for it. I accepted and I'm happy with the sale because this was one I was debating on and it had a really quick turnaround time, a 1 day turnaround time, which if you asked me even when I picked it up, I don't think I was predicting a 1 day turnaround time. Next item that sold are these Free People Levi's 501 high-rise distressed medium wash cutoff shorts, size 32. These sold for $40. My payout on these were, wait, where are they? Oh no, this one is out of order. Oh, here we go. My payout on these were $34.30. These I got in one of my ThredUp rescue boxes. They were, you see the Levi's tag here. They also had the Free People tag on the side, which is why they're like, I don't know, some sort of collab. Or they just sold them at Free People, not sure. But yeah, my payout was $34.40. I got them in a ThredUp rescue box, so that is great. Next item that sold is this Harley Davidson Y2K early 2000s Heart Angel Wings long sleeve shirt. Sold for $40, which was my full asking price. It took 1 day to sell, kind of. We'll go over that in a second. And my payout on this one was $34.11, and I think I spent $4 on it, so my profit was $30.11. I had thrifted this like I would say like a month ago, and it sold very quickly after I listed it, and then the buyer just never paid me. And I was going through the items that buyers never paid me for, awaiting payment on eBay, because I was like looking, I was like, why do I have like 11 awaiting payments? I went through it and yeah, just I just canceled the order, relisted it because it had been like 3 weeks. And as soon as I did that, it sold the same day. So we love that. Now we're going into Poshmark sales. So we're going over this first. Storm your butts in the camera. Okay. First Poshmark sale. We have these BDG black denim high rise. These are the Lou jean shorts. They took a whole year and a month to sell. How are you hyper? I literally took him for a mile walk before I did this. And I didn't even, because like one lap around this like circle in our neighborhood is half a mile. And I was like, I really don't want to do another lap like to make it a full mile. I was like, but if I don't, he's going to be hyper. So I was like, okay, let's just go for the extra half a mile, which equals it out to a mile. And he's still hyper. So these took over a year to sell. They sold for $20. My payout on these was $16. I should open my Poshmark. Oh yeah. My payout on these were $16. And actually on June 1st, I decided that I was going to put discounted shipping on all of my listings. So I went through and edited all of my listings and I put discounted shipping. I did the cheapest one, which is $1.72. Which brings the shipping out to $5.95. So that way you can get discount shipping even if you didn't like the item. Like even if I didn't send you offers to Lakers, these were not included in that, but everything else has that shipping discount in there. I did that I just want to experiment and see how it would go. I don't think I really like it, and I think I'm probably gonna end up changing it. But it's just something I'm experimenting with the month, seeing like will it increase sales if there's a cheaper shipping option? Will people send me like not as low ball offers because I'm already including the discounted shipping? But I don't really think buyers think like that, and I'm probably gonna end up changing it back. But again, we're just experimenting. So yeah, these sold for $20. Took a whole year to sell. I do not recommend picking these up. I mean, maybe I think I had them priced too high too. I had them priced at like $25. Maybe if you're gonna pick these up, get them at the bins and price them at 18, they would sell faster. But yeah, be careful with BDG. Which is funny because I actually just picked up a pair of BDG mom jeans at the bins. But those I have more reasonably priced and they're very in style. They're high-rise mom jeans, which is like the in thing right now. Okay, so the next item I sold is this Theory Cashmere Blue and Black Ombre Striped Long Sleeve Pullover Sweater. It took one day to sell, sold for $20. My payout on this was $14.28. So yeah, let's just look at that. Those are BDG shorts, payout $20. And it sold for the same price, but my payout was 16, and then these sold for the same price, but it was $14.28 because of the shipping discount. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't love that. So, anyway, this sold for $20. I had originally had a price at $35. I accepted a $20 offer because it did have a hole like right here where the brand tag like was separating from the sweater. There was a hole there, and it's also kind of an outdated style. I was actually debating on picking this up at the thrift store because I thought it was outdated, but because it was 100% cashmere, I decided to pick it up. But yeah, I'm still very happy with the sale. I would definitely pick it up again. I think I spent $3 or $4 on this, which brings me to a $10 or $11 profit. And again, just very happy with this sale. The next item that sold is this American Eagle Super Stretch Mom Jean in gold. So when I list American Eagle, I always obviously put American Eagle. And then the next keyword I put is always that tag. It'll be like next level flex or like super stretch or whatever. I always put that, and then I always put whatever is embroidered on the inside. And this one was the Mom Jean. These were actually corduroys. I guess I just ran out of room to write corduroy. I'm sure I wrote it in the description here. Okay, Storm's talking. So these sold for $30. They took 3 days to sell, and my payout on these were $22.28. I spent $4 on them, so that's like an $18 profit. Very happy. They took American Eagle. It's not all created similar. Not all American Eagle are you gonna be able to sell for $30. Especially, I feel like they're skinny jeans. Like they're not Storm. They're not in style right now, but the mom jeans are very in style. Plus, these are corduroy, very hipster, very in. If you find these, I'd recommend picking them up. Next item sold is this Wackle lace underwire bra. This sold for $18. It took one day to sell, and it sold for $12.68. Well, that was my payout. And it took one day to sell. I love picking up Wackle bras. I primarily buy them at the bins. I never spend more than $2 on a bra. Even if I buy them at my local thrift stores, I always try to keep it $2 and under, but primarily they're the best to pick up at the bins. Stop eating my throw pillows. $12 sale. Let's just move on. Okay, so I just got Storm a bone. Hopefully that keeps him entertained. Okay, so this Free People shirt. So yeah, this was one of the items I relisted. This had been like listed probably for about a year. And when I relisted it, I relisted on the 3rd and it sold on the 5th. It's kind of like an outdated style, so I guess I understand why it took long to sell. Like, don't pick up all Free People, just pick up the cute stuff. This is like not that cute, which is why it took a long time to sell. And this one, my payout was $10.28, and I got this at a Plato's 90% off sale, so I know my cost of goods was under $2 on this one. Next item that sold is this vintage Betty Barclay reptile print midi slip skirt with a slit. This I listed right the day before my birthday. Actually, my birthday's May 20th. I listed it on the 19th. And it sold June 5th. So this sold for $46. My payout on this was $35.08. I think I paid about $10 for this skirt, so my total profit was $25.08. And The reason I paid that much for it is because I never intended to sell it. I bought this for my personal use. I bought this a year and a half ago, actually, and I just had it in my closet for a while, was cleaning it out, listed it, and there we go. And this I bought, like, again, it was, like, from my personal closet, so, like, I wasn't trying to, like, I didn't know it was gonna be a $46 sale. I just, like, bought it 'cause I thought it was cute, and yeah, sold well. Next item that sold is this Easy Wear by Chico's tan brown open knit dolman sleeve top, and inside I actually had the matching tank top to go under it. It took 1 day to sell. It sold the day I listed it. We love it. And unlike eBay, when something sells on Poshmark the same day you list it, you actually get paid that minute. It drives me so crazy that eBay buyers do not have to pay right away. It's just like it's like the one thing I hate about eBay. I mean, I love eBay, but like that's like my one biggest pet peeve. Okay, my payout for this was $12.68. I got this at the bins. This was the same bins trip I got that Chico's Traveler shirt. Okay, next I have this Athleta navy blue one-piece swimsuit. This I listed. Well, you can see the dates. I'm like blanking. It's sorry. Storm's distracting me, so I'm just like, what is 4? 4 is April 19th. But this man is just like distracting. Anyway, sold for $30. My payout was $22.28. I spent $2 on this. My total profit was $20.28. $20 profit. We love that. And I really wanted to include this because it is swimsuit season. We're going into summer. It's time to be listing swimsuits. But I feel like a lot of swimsuits, especially pre-owned swimsuits, they don't sell for all that much. But this is like one of those I feel like rare swimsuits that actually sold at a $30 price point, and I was able to make a $20 profit on. I sold about 3 or 4, was it 3 or 4? I don't remember. Other swimsuits over this 11-day time span, and they were all in like that $10 to $15 price point, because they're all like pre-owned. This one is also pre-owned, but it sold for $30, way above the other ones I sold because it was a desirable brand and a desirable style. I wouldn't say all Athleta swimwear is created equal, but the great thing about Athleta is it has style numbers on the inside tag, and it makes it very easy to look up in the thrift store so you can get the comps before you purchase it. The next item I wanted to show you is a Chantel bra, and I really wanted to point this out because bra brands are something I started learning this past year because I find a lot of them. I want to list them because they sell really well. And I had to learn the bra brands. So now that I know like the good brands that I like to pick up, I just want to share. This is a good brand. Chantel is a brand that I like to pick up. This took a little over a month to sell. It sold for $18, and my payout on this was $12.68. Next item I sold is this Peter Millar white knit v-neck long sleeve sweater top, cotton tencel. This is another one. It was listed for a full year and it actually had no likes on it whatsoever. And I decided to relist it. Well, during, like I said, I did like the 9 new, 11 relisted every day to hit that $20 mark. I'm at that 20 item mark, and it took 2 days to sell once I relisted it, and it sold for $25. And my payout on it was $18.28. I spent $4 on it, so my profit on that was $14.28. Not trying to make a $14 profit in a full year. I definitely would not pick this up again. I think definitely it didn't photograph well because it's like white on white. It's like hard to photograph, hard to see. I don't know that I would completely swear off Peter Millar women's clothing, but I think it's like white items I think are hard to sell because they're hard for them to come out like to look well in photos. And the whole thing is like you could have the nicest item in the world, but if it's not going to photograph well, it's going to have a hard time selling because our whole business is online. People can't try this stuff on. They can't see it in person and feel it in person. So it's really all about your pictures. So yeah, that's like one thing I'm like starting to like teach myself, or I have been teaching myself over the past few months, is like if it's not going to photograph well, just even though it's a good item, I'll leave it behind. The next item I sold is these J. Crew collection pointed toe shoes. They took a little over a month to sell, and my payout on these was $50.28. I don't know how much I picked these up for. I really wish I did. I definitely made a decent profit on it. I don't think I spent more than $10 on it. So let's just say at maximum I spent $10 on it. That means I made like a $40 profit at the minimum. So yeah, these were a great sale, and I just wanted to highlight these because it's a high dollar sale. Not all J. Crew heels are made equal. These I took notice of because they were J. Crew collection, and they were made in Italy, or were they made in Spain? They were made in Italy or Spain, don't remember. But they were J. Crew collection, which is a higher like the higher line of a J. Crew. So I knew they had probably a higher retail price, therefore a higher resale price. But I really look anything up before I pay up for it. So those I looked up previously and I knew they were worth paying up for. Okay, the next item I saw are these Madewell boxy crop denim button front jacket in black and silver dot. This took a month to sell. It sold for $44. The original listed price on it was $55, and my payout on this was $33.48. I think I paid $8 for this jacket, or I think I spent $7.50 on this jacket. So 30. So I think about like $26 profit on it. Don't quote me on that. I'm really bad at math in my head. Okay, so I think it's about like a $26 profit. I'm super happy with that, especially in the time frame it sold in. That's great. Um, Madewell, not all of it. Okay, I feel like I say this about every brand, but it's so true. It's like not everything like by a brand is created equal. This had like a decently high resale value for Madewell. Some of their like t-shirts don't do as well. Depends on the style of jeans if it's gonna do well. Like skirts don't really do that well. But then you have some things like these denim jackets, dresses, jumpsuits. Those things have a higher um resale price when it comes to Madewell. Next item sold is this Eileen Fisher dark gray 100% merino wool duster cardigan in a size small. This took about 3 months to sell, or 2 months and 2 weeks to sell. Sold for $60, and my payout on it was $46.28. I spent $10 on this, so my total profit was $36.28, which I am super happy with. Um, yeah, it was just a great piece, merino wool duster cardigan, and I'm happy it's sold now because I honestly wasn't sure when this was gonna sell. I thought I was gonna have to wait more till fall winter time because it is a heavier piece. It's long, it's wool, but sold it in like summertime, so I'm happy with that. Next item is another Eileen Fisher piece. So Eileen Fisher mint green Italian leather 100% lambskin dress jacket, and it sold for $96. I listed it April 23rd. Sold June 11th, and my payout on this one was $74.12. I think I paid about $15 for this, if I'm not mistaken. So let me do the math on that really quick. 74.12 minus 15. So that's about a $60 profit. 59.12 is a profit. So like a $60 profit. Super happy with this sale. And yeah, Eileen Fisher, like lambskin stuff, like 100% leather, like jackets, I will pay up for those because they do sell well. I've had really great experiences in the past with Eileen Fisher, like genuine suede pieces, these lambskin pieces. So I always like to pick them up when I find them. This is like an off color, like it's a weird color to me, but still, it's still sold pretty well. I had it priced, I think, at $135, so it's expected that it's going to take a little bit longer to sell, but still, this is a pretty decent turnaround time. So, very happy with this sale. Now we're getting into my Mercari sales, which means we're almost done. Which is great. Although Storm's pretty calm now. He's just chewing away on his bone and he's super happy. So, Talbots. We have this Talbots blue white stripe button front midi skirt. It was a size 16 petite. Sold for $23, and my payout on this was $19.73. I spent $3 on the skirt, giving me a total profit of $16.73, and I love that because it sold in a day. This skirt, I said in my hauls video, I have such a love-hate relationship with Talbots because I can't always figure out what does well and what doesn't do well. This one in particular did well. I was skeptical picking it up for $3 because it was a petite size, and I was like, do I really want to pick this up right now for $3? But I did not disappoint myself. I just had a feeling about it, and you know what? The feeling paid off. So yeah, just a nice. It was a good style. I feel like it was trendy, current, great size. All these brands just do well in like bigger sizes, like XL and above. So happy with the sale. Next item I sold is this Old Navy Luxe New Tag shirt. This took a little over a month to sell, but it did sell for my full asking price of $18. And my payout on this was $15.38. I spent $2 on it, so my total profit was $13.38. And I wanted to highlight this because this is me breaking my Old Navy rules, but it actually like paid off. So my rules for Old Navy is XL and above. That is pretty much my primary rule, XL and above. But the two things that made me break my rule on this XL and above is one, it's their Luxe line. I've always had very like good luck with their Luxe line, and also it was New Tags. So the combination of like their Luxe line and New Tags is what made me pick it up, being a size medium. If it was just like a Luxe shirt, I wouldn't have picked it up. But again, New Tags and the Luxe line, I picked it up, and although it took a little over a month to sell, I'm not going to be mad at an Old Navy shirt that sells for $18 and gives me a $13 profit. So, yeah. The next item that sold is this Oscar de la Renta Gray and Black Houndstooth Lambswool Blazer Jacket. This sold the same day I listed it for my full asking price of $35. And actually, this was on like the set it and like how the price drop for you thing. On Mercari, you can set it at one price and then it will drop every day till it reaches your base price. So I had listed this on Poshmark and eBay for $30. So I made my top price on Mercari 35 and it was going to drop down to 29. Someone bought it at my full asking price of 35. So I am so happy about that. And okay, let's talk about this because you're probably like, Oscar de la Renta, I got this at the bins. Actually, oh yeah, let me tell you my payout on this. My payout on this was $30.18, which is great from the bins. Oscar de la Renta blazers. I picked this up the bins because I was like, oh, it's like you pay by the pound, right? So like my average cost of goods on this was cheap. It's like $1.20. And I was like, it's probably retail for a lot of money. It's like, what is it, lamb's wool? Right. It was lamb's wool. I was like, yes, this is gonna do well. I didn't look up comps on it because I was at the bins and I was just like, okay, whatever. I should when I got home, I really regretted not looking up comps on it because I was like, wow, these comps are terrible. Like, look at them. Like this one sold for $18, $11.99, $25, $8.99. That's not the comps you want to see on a blazer, especially when you're paying by the pound and it weighs over a pound. So I was like, okay, I think a fair price to move it quickly would be to sell it at $30, is to list it at $30 because like look at this, $9. This with the X out means it sold for less than that. So you're telling me it sold for less than 35. You're telling me it sold less than 34, less than 25. So, oh here, you can't see this, you can barely see the one in the corner. It sold for $13. So does not have a great resale value. I thought $30 was a fair price. And I think the person who bought that must have been like, oh my God, these retail for so much money and she's only selling it for $35. Yes, let me just hit buy. And you know what? I am grateful for that person. Next item that sold in the last sale that we are going over is this Altered State Oatmeal Beige Rib Scoop Neck Swing Tunic. Sold for $14. My payout on this was $11.89. This is another one of my relisted items. I should have never picked the shirt up. It is so basic. I think I'm like just looking at it. I feel like I picked it up for myself. I mean, it was like over a year ago, so I don't even remember. But I feel like this is something I had to have picked up for myself, and it just like didn't look good on me because like oatmeal color on my pale skin, no, it just does not work. Um, because I'm like, why would I ever pick this up? Like Altered State, it has really cute clothes, but they don't resell well. This one wasn't even cute. This was just like plain and basic. So I'm happy it sold. I probably got this, I don't know, either at the bins, Play was 90% off sale, not sure. Definitely under $2 invested into this piece. And it was one of those relisted items that I recommend you do not pick up. And that is the end of this What Sold video. I hope you guys enjoyed. We got Storm over here. He's going to town on his boat now. I know like this, okay. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below for more What Sold videos, more haul videos. And actually tomorrow I'm going to Plato's Closet to finally sell all those bins clothes. So I'm going to be filming that process as well. And I will see you guys in the next one.